Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 2 of our slow and immersive honor mode run of Baldur's Gate 3. We are here playing honor mode together with Michael from Gaming for Immersion. And we are picking up our old characters, Findon Fastfellow and Linus Leftwich in a new playthrough after we've played before as two halfling rogues who perished unfortunately on a search for the Night Song while fighting Merkel, and thus neither of us has ever been past that fight in the game. Myself, I guess, despite having like 750 hours into this game. Somewhat embarrassingly, but somewhat interestingly. But here, the story is with patch 8 coming out, we picked Findon and Linus back up, and, having died in that fight in the Shadowfell kind of lands of Act 2, they each made, some sort of pact, of I guess, two varieties with a unknown Shadowfell entity, and Findon Fastfellow has re-emerged into this world as a Shadow Sorcerer, and Linus as a Hexblade Warlock. And so far, we've gone off the Nautiloid, gone through the beach. We didn't pick up any companions, and we're not going to. We didn't even do any dialogue. We might do that on screen later. We might just kind of skip it since everyone kind of knows the dialogue there. And we won't be picking up any companions. It's just going to be the two of us. We did fight, at the gates of the Grove, and we got in. Aradin and Barth survived, but they ran off after Aradin smacked Zevlor in the face. We spoke to Zevlor for a little bit, kind of telling him we don't really care. I think the theme we're going with is that our characters, they used to be rogues. Findon was an arcane trickster. Linus was a thief. Linus was always more of a melee front fighter, hence his kind of Hexblade pact. And Findon was, kind of our arcane trickster, more of a ranged support, tricky character, hence the sorcerer, I guess, sort of deal he made with the Shadowfell entity. But, broadly, we don't really care about anyone else. We are halflings, and we've always been kind of shunned and kind of, I guess, kind of kicked around, even as rogues. And so we only trust each other. We don't really care much for anyone else. We're not evil, necessarily. We're not, like, cold-hearted murderers. Findon is a bit more of a, like a set-in criminal. Linus is just kind of an urchin that maybe kind of fell under Findon's influence, but he always kind of trusts him. But he's a slightly more, nicer halfling. I don't know. Kind of maybe just pulled into
Well,
this.
he once upon a time he was. We'll see if that continues to be true or not.
Yeah. I think both of our characters, having died and made that pact, they're now angry at the Absolute for, for having killed them and these Absolute followers. Well, killed them, and they have had to kind of sacrifice some of their, soul, I guess, right? To make a pact with the Shadowfell entity. So we're not fond of the Absolute. We're definitely not fond of Absolute's followers. We are on a quest to rid this world of the Absolute. And just, to be honest, we're not really on a quest to rid the world of the Absolute. We're on a quest for personal vengeance against the Absolute, because we mostly care kind of about ourselves and each other. So that's where we are. And we've made it into the Grove, right? We did loot things outside. I think that was on screen. Linus got the Gloves of Power on him. Obviously not branded, but it does give us Sleight of Hand +1. I looted Cannon's belongings quickly, since we are thieves. And yeah, that's, I think, where we are. We probably should take a short rest to get your spell slots back and some health.
I agree.
Time to get going.
And then we're ready. Yeah, Linus will be doing most of the dialogue, partly because he's got the charisma, just like me, but he's got the deception and intimidation proficiencies, but also because he played less of the game overall, and will just, and last time he wasn't the lead character, so which kind of let him take the lead on that one. But we can easily alternate in this series, and we'll kind of try to, I guess, feature both characters in dialogues, but it will be predominantly Linus.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, well, shall we proceed into this grove that we found?
Yeah, let's do it. I believe we haven't actually sold any of the stuff that we've picked up here, so we could talk to, what's his name, Aaron? Is that his name?
Yeah, I think that's, see, a halfling.
Yep, Aaron here. I'm going to go ahead and click on this book.
Journal, disintegrating journal. That's...
Actually, I should probably let you click on things like that.
No, it's fine. You can read it as well.
Okay, you want me to read it out loud here?
Yeah.
So, the brittle pages of this book have been rendered illegible with age, save for the occasional name written in crimson ink. A newer, sturdier page has been inserted behind the front cover. It reads, "Found in the riverside structure to the south, sheds no light on the purpose of that grim place, but confirms what we already know. It is very old. All else is speculation." So something for us to check out.
Oh, yeah, some ruins. Okay. Well, do you want to chat to Aaron?
Yep.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in you. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
All right. Do we care about the ritual at all?
I
Not
don't-
really. Okay.
I don't think so.
Just
It's
some
kinda-
bits and bobs I no longer need.
Fair enough. We'll care about it if it affects us, but we don't really plan on sticking
Yeah.
around this place, so...
So I'm sending
All right.
you a bunch of wares. You should be able to just send them to the trader
Yeah,
with one button, right?
Yeah, I
know.
have already done that. We're getting 300... Oh, you're sending me some more, okay. We're up to 396 gold worth of wares that we're selling here. Very quickly, I'll tell you what...
A couple
Oh,
of
you
gems
gave
as
me
well,
some
sorry.
more.
Yep. And
No-
I actually
no
have
worries.
248 gold in actual gold
Okay.
that I'll send you.
All right. Fair enough. So
And that's
let's really quickly here see if he has something we want to buy. He's got arrows, of course. He's got pretty good diverse selection of arrows. He's got scrolls of dark vision, flaming sphere, mage armor, ray of enfeeblement, and sickness. Oh, wait a minute. No, there's more here. Shocking grasp, sleep, speak with dead, Tasha's hideous laughter. Those are the scrolls he has. He's got a hand axe that we're not going to be interested in. He's got rain dancer that I don't think we're going to be interested in. Spell thief that I don't think we're going to be interested in. A couple of different pieces of armor, which if we had an overabundance of money we could look at, but I don't think we do just yet. Ring of flinging, I don't think either one of us is likely to be using throwing all that much. Gloves
Yeah,
of
no.
missile snaring, which...
That's always a good one. That is always a good one for one of us who has more decks, though.
Okay, well that, I mean, my dex is 16 currently.
My AC is 11. I just noticed. Jeez, that's pretty bad.
That's pretty terrible.
Yeah, we're gonna be very careful with that.
Yeah, we're not.
Maybe I
near,
should.
At low levels, we're not nearly as survivable as we were with the rogues, but
Yeah. But once we hit level 3 onwards, we will.
Yeah.
We'll kind of get going.
Yeah, I think we'll ramp up and we'll get the hang of how effective to be in combat here. So we can afford the gloves of missile snaring. It will deplete most of our money, but we'll get more. It is 567, and currently we have close to 700, a little bit more than 700.
Actually, I mean, maybe we could use them. I'm trying to remember, like, what gloves. I think we could. I mean, you could use them.
I kind of feel like if I am using them, is the AI smart enough to then turn around and attack you instead of me if I'm using
No,
them?
I don't think not because you're wearing the gloves, but the AI generally attacks the person with less AC, so I'm going to be the one getting fired.
Yeah, they're going to target you more anyway.
But I'll be in the back also.
Well, I think they're good. I mean, I do think this is something long-term we could probably make.
I mean,
use
other than
of.
that, like, I don't need a bow and I don't need any arrows because I'm going to be slinging cantrips. I also don't need any weapons because I will deal with the weapons in other ways. I'm generally a caster. I don't.
I could see getting an arrow of darkness for emergencies if we've burned through all of our ability to cast darkness, or do you feel like we're never likely to get that?
We could. We don't need it. Like I'll get darkness at level 3.
It's 54.
Yeah, we could get that.
I think we can afford one arrow of darkness.
I think maybe we buy
that's
these
all you
guys
have.
with missile snaring because there is not a lot we're gonna buy in general, even for you or for me. So we should have like an abundance of money, to be honest.
Okay, so we're gonna have 124 gold remaining after I buy one arrow of darkness and one gloves of missile snaring.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. All right, here we go. And Yeah, whatever you say, Aaron. Okay, so let's give. I think maybe you want the gloves.
Yeah. I just hope that
So-
they are not light. Are they light armor? I don't think they are. I
Ooh.
think they're just.
No,
normal.
I think they're. Yeah, no, they're for anybody.
Cool. All right.
All right, send to Fendon Fastfellow, and
Nice.
did you send me your camp supplies as well?
Nope, I did not, but I can.
Oh, okay. I guess it happened when I sorted. All right.
Now I
yeah,
sent it.
I'm just gonna send them to camp though.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, then the arrow of darkness I'm gonna hang on to myself because eventually.
Yeah, you have a
Ev-
bow, right?
I don't currently, but I will as soon as we pick up something.
Okay. Did we sell it?
Yeah, I sold
Okay.
the light crossbows that we had, but I'm eventually going to want hand crossbows.
I'm
again.
not even proficient. I'm proficient with nothing except daggers, light crossbows. Light crossbows actually is something.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
me,
yeah. You can
and
use
quarter
light
staffs.
crossbows.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and,
I
I
might
mean,
put
we're
one on.
going to definitely get our hands on more light crossbows. They're pretty plentiful in this game, in the early going.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, let's keep moving.
Should I talk to these
Yeah.
tieflings?
Yeah. Let's talk to the tieflings.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once. Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
All right. So the way I see this is that the goblins are followers of the Absolute. I'm all in favor of people fighting against the Absolute.
Yeah.
So I'm inclined to try to persuade them to fight.
Yeah. Yeah. That's actually true. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, you got. You could do friends on them. To be honest, we are shadowy.
I am already planning to do friends on them.
Nice.
Didn't need it.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this. Zergan. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
All right,
Sure you
now
don't
I'm
break
gonna-
concentration. Yeah, that's fine. They're gonna walk
Yeah,
away.
Yeah, exactly. I'm letting them get a little bit of distance, and then I'll cancel it here.
Yeah.
Think they're far enough away
I'm
now?
watching them. Yeah, yeah, they're done there. Yeah, yeah, you can cancel it. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Keep going. I guess we can always run by this haystack. Found a pouch with 15 gold and a gem that I'm also going to give to you straight away.
Okay.
Where do you want to head to next? I guess here.
Well, we want to eventually talk to the druids as well, but we could see what's going on over here with these kids. I'm definitely more of a no more Mr. Nice Guy Linus, but I still have a soft spot for kids. So
Yeah. Oh, an urchin. Yeah.
yeah, we'll talk to.
And I
this
like
dude
people
right
our
here.
height.
The Blade of Frontiers.
Yeah, exactly.
What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
Okay, that's that apparently.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Come on, kid, run them through. Do we care about this, or should I just leave?
Good advice, child. It's better to run
Okay.
away.
All right.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You
All
are the
right.
blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Well, I'm definitely not doing number 2 here.
Yes, and we both carry parasites. Yeah, I'll peer further into his mind, trying to find out more about him.
Does this actually... I mean, this uses the tadpole, though. I'm
Maybe,
reluctant
yeah.
to use the tadpole.
Okay.
So... I'm going to go with number 3 here.
You saw her then. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between
Linus is
diabolical
pretty smart.
forces and demons.
Pretty learned.
Her name is Karlak,
for being
an
an urchin.
archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mindflayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
All right. Well, 1 and 2 are both suggesting that he join us, so I'm gonna go with 3.
Yeah.
I'd be a fool if it didn't. I know the stories. Doomed to shed my skin, become a Lithid, and there's no coming back. But I haven't sprouted any tentacles, least not yet, thank Baldurin. Could just be good luck. But sooner or later, it's bound to run out.
All right.
Not
2 or
really
3?
our
3?
concern. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Alrighty. We got 2 directions we can head here. There's appears to be a little bit of activity down there,
There. Yeah.
or we could head over to the druids.
We can go here.
Yeah.
Oop, there's a door open there.
There's a door open. You mean this right here?
Right there. Our favorite place, the prison.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Go on,
Shoot
shoot
before
him.
you lose your nerve,
Shoot
Tiefling.
her.
If you ever had it to begin with.
I'm definitely not going to stand up for the goblin.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid. Chosen by the Absolute, I am. I'm blessed.
Oh, I'll bless you, all right. Here it comes, you little beast.
Boom.
Good riddance.
Good riddance, exactly.
Anybody who's willingly following the Absolute deserves that. All
Have a
right.
look, sneak around here.
Yeah, we
Have a
can
look.
explore a little bit here. Show off your fancy jumping prowess.
Yeah, secret doors.
Do you have you don't have long strider or enhanced leap,
Nope.
do you?
Nope.
Boy, that bit going without long strider is going to be
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah.
something to get something
Yeah,
to get
but
used
we are
to.
hoping, guys, our builds are a little bit different
Yeah.
from kind of the typical Hexblade and the typical Shadow Sorcerer. I found Wizard's Bane Oil Elixir of Colossus for you if you want to get bigger. 79 gold and a bunch of other stuff.
There may be a time for it.
Alright. Do we want to get into this barn? Looks like a,
This looks like a way in
a
right here.
storehouse, yeah.
Somebody down in here. Not looking. She looks like she's drunk or something.
Stop! This place is off limits.
Oh, sorry, that was
What
me.
did you just do?
That
I
was,
just heard a noise.
Nothing. Just
Nothing, huh?
don't pay
Okay.
attention. It
All
was a
right.
stealthy entry through the roof by Findon.
Should I show off Linus's Harder side. No, I'm not going to do it. Insight. That
Oh,
well,
jeez, intimidation.
or do can I do insight, and if I fail it, I can follow it up with one of the others? Do you know, or is this my
No.
one and only time to choose?
I think
Because I'm better at deception and intimidation, and I was leaning towards intimidation here.
Let's go for intimidation.
Okay.
Jeez.
Yeah.
We have a +5, so 75%.
It's kind of odd that I can do friends with intimidation.
Well, I mean, it's just a name. Yeah, but I'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just
Again,
gonna need to. Ooh,
I can get away from her.
double 8s, really. There's like 1 in 400 chance to get the same number. Okay, we have 10 turns to. Well, we can't actually loot this place, to be honest. But
Yeah.
we can we can at least get out of here without being seen.
That should work.
We each lost 1 HP, so
Did we really?
yeah, because we both
From jumping down here?
Yeah, we did the jump with 1 damage. We didn't find the
Oh,
right spot.
I didn't even notice that it gave me the prompt that I was going to take a point of damage. Oh well. It's all right.
Wasn't our stealthiest entry.
Definitely not. Okay. I know that there's things to
So
avoid
don't stand
around
there.
here.
Yep, that's you just keep running.
Okay. All right. Yes.
We're still
yes,
halflings, guys. Kind of just bumbling along.
All right. This stone door or the other? I guess. We'll
No, I think we get back to the grove. See
Okay.
what's
Works
out
for
there.
me. Works for me. We got more business in the grove before we go further afield. You're kind of blocking my way there.
Excuse me, sir.
No worries. All right. Got more people to talk to over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check this this merchant out real quick just to see what he's got.
Give you a gem to sell.
Oh, that's right. This forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But
All right, well,
between
let's see
you and me,
what his
there's
offerings
nothing in
are here.
all the realms like the utter power
He's
of
got more
infernal
arrows,
machinery.
so this is good. If we ever feel a need for more arrows, he's another option here. He's got... Doesn't have any hand crossbows, alas.
And I got a range of cantrips, to be honest. I doubt. I'm gonna try and use the arrows, kind of.
Well, and obviously I've
my
got...
dexterity is also 12, technically. So.
Yeah. I've got Eldritch Blast as well, so really the only time I'd probably want to use the hand cross, or for now at least, the hand crossbows is going to be to use special arrows that I can't do with Eldritch Blast. But all right, we've already talked to these people. Let's talk to this this woman here. See if we can talk her into giving us some food.
Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Turn down a free
won't
meal.
turn down a free meal.
You're an easy one to please, aren't you? Here, have more. We'll need every bit of strength to make it to Baldur's Gate. Trust me.
Oh, I trust you on that. Okay, got some gruel. About this old woman right here. She seems nice.
Ah, if it isn't. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish?
No, it's just that I made a
Antiaca will
pact with the
sort
shadow
out.
entity.
I've lotions and potions galore.
Not sure a lotion is gonna do anything.
Oh,
about
nothing
it.
as fancy as that. But I come from a long line of women with a dab hand at such things. Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
All right. Yeah, I don't really feel like being too terribly nice to her. Although she is giving us something for free, so I guess I could stand to.
Oh,
thank her
stop
for
with the
that.
sweet talk. Here, take the end of the batch, just in case.
Oh,
I'm sorry
does
to
that
go
give
on
us
about it.
more than one?
But are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
Don't you worry about it. That's no concern of yours.
Don't get your knickers in a twist. I was only asking. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Yeah, we'll take a look at your
Hey,
wares. why not?
bother.
Okay. So, she's got plenty of money. I can at least. Since I didn't do it with Damon, I guess I can go ahead and sell them to her. Acorn truffle for potions of animal speaking. I think we'll probably get plenty of those. If I remember correctly, you're anti-speaking to animals anyway, aren't you?
A little bit, yeah. We did get Scratch in the previous episode, though.
Yeah.
I think he'll be making a comeback. I think he also
Okay.
fell into Shadowfell, but that's going to be some time away.
Most of her stuff doesn't particularly interest me. What is it? Is it the elixir of arcane cultivation? Is that the one that gives you an extra spell slot?
Yeah, but
Okay,
it works on me very well because it gives me exactly the level that it is. I think on warlocks, I'm actually not sure how it works. I think right now, if your level slots are level 1, it will give you a level 1 spell slot. But later on, because all of your spell slots become level like 3, 4, I think it still gives you a level 1 or maybe even nothing for the warlock.
Okay, well then we'll give them to you. That's fine with me.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the elixir of peerless focus does?
Advantage against being charmed and something else.
Okay. Well, I think she's not selling those potions, but she's selling the reagents for them. It's 14 gold for the weave moss, which is for the elixir of arcane cultivation. I think we can afford 14.
Yeah, I think we do as arcane cultivation. We need to like get every time we see them because there's a lot of things we're not gonna use. But for me, and
that's one that we are going to
this place for sure.
Yeah. Because I can get I can even consume one, gain sorcery points from it, and kind of walk around and then drink another elixir. So I can get a lot of value from arcane elixirs.
Okay, she's also selling a potion of greater healing for 43.
Yeah, take it. She also sells an invisibility potion, which we could grab. Knowing
176. It's that would leave us with 7 gold pieces remaining.
That's fine.
What I do for some salt?
We'll get more.
Things could get ugly with 16 HP on both of us. Between me hitting Lizelle with my firebolt and you forgetting to Hexblade to actually bind your packed weapon.
I don't plan on ever forgetting that again. That was a one-time deal. Okay, so the elixir.
We'll get to the city soon. I am not.
I thought she was going to give me a
potion
potion of greater healing just from the dialogue.
You're
and
an
she
idiot.
Didn't.
It didn't?
It did not. The only the only potion of greater healing in my inventory is the one that I bought from her.
Done.
Yeah, I feel robbed.
I think because you said it's not concern of yours, maybe you were a bit rude.
I've done that before and gotten it.
I cheat on a mode. Oh, it is number freebies.
Could be. That's possible. All right. The humans who would often be over there aren't here because they left, right?
Yeah, they left.
They skipped town.
Yeah.
However, there's a backpack here that I'm not above rummaging through a backpack.
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
And it's empty.
True.
Well, let's go up. Let's do the dialogue in the grove. To be honest, we really should go back to the beach as well. I don't know what I'm doing. We go back to the beach. We'll loot like a lot of things that are just kind of lying about in between episodes.
Yeah.
Miss my
Because we did skip the whole beach. We skipped Lizelle, Astarion, and Shadowheart.
All right. let's see. Oh.
What are you doing here? Are you following me?
She hastily tucks away an ornate box, one covered in strange symbols you don't understand.
If I wanted a tail, I'd kill a cat.
All right. Let's see here. What was... I was going to go with 4.
Go 4, yeah.
A toy. It's not important.
All right. I'm not following you.
If you say so. Either way, there's still our little problem to contend with. I suppose you came here for the same reason I did. I don't think so. You need a healer, same as I do. But we'll have no such luck in this place, from what I've learned of it.
Feel free to pick, by the way, whatever you want. I'm just giving you my kind of mild preference, yeah.
Yeah. If I feel like we're diverging strongly, then I'll make sure that we're both okay with an option. But if we... Let's see here. I'm not really too keen on any of these, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm with you.
This woman is a little annoying.
All of them were a little bit more familiar than...
You can talk to this little kid.
And grab these metallic gloves first. And check out this. Okay. Actually, yeah. Never mind. Michael, what are you doing? You can loot later. Okay.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
Come on, look at me. I'm not boring. Okay. Anything else on your mind?
He's still staring right past you.
All right.
You see nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
Oh, well.
These urchins.
We're small enough to figure another way down.
Yeah.
There's another kid.
Hold out your... Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
Come on.
It was a fancy
You haven't
trick.
seen anything yet, mister. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change.
Yeah. We'll see about that. Although at 15...
Plus 6. It's... Oh, easy. Linus. The thief. The old...
Yeah, the old thievery is...
forte.
Still with me.
Yeah.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing... Call it. Heads or tails?
Oh, let's go with...
Crap, we got no time for this nonsense.
All right.
Hey, hold on, you gotta pay for that. Fine, keep it.
Harsh Finn,
Call it a sample, yeah? But you gotta at least look at the other rings, okay? I gotta eat.
Come on, I have a soft spot for kids. I'm gonna have a
Really?
look here.
I mean, good. That's what I got.
Oh, dag nabbit. Well, I got inspired, at least.
Nice.
However, I also got stolen from. Okay. Really nothing here worth buying. So, enough of that.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Oh, did I find... Did I...
You did spot it.
Catch him... I failed in
You
a
failed
roll.
something, but there is I guess... I don't know.
There's a second chance, maybe.
Yeah.
All right. So what do we have here? We got insight. I guess both of these rolls are going to be no modifiers at all. So I'm going to go with the insight here.
Only a 5. You got
5.
this. Yeah.
I can indeed roll a 5.
You can read a child, so that's good. That bodes
You
well.
notice she's trembling. The tears streaming down her cheeks are indeed real.
Ooh, I don't know that that this kid didn't get anything from me though. However, I'm also not going to lunge at her.
Yeah.
Yeah, between those two options,
do
this
this
is the better
anymore,
one.
Mattis. I'm sorry.
Boom.
Alright,
Alright.
well, luckily, I'm carrying so little things in my inventory that I can tell when I've lost something, and in this case, I have not.
Where was she running though? Oh,
What's that?
there's a hole in here.
All right, you want to go down now, or
Let's
we
see.
can check it
Oh,
out?
we can
Yeah,
actually.
guess
Yeah,
that-
I wasn't actually
that
100%
is-
sure if halflings can fit through here.
Oh yeah, halflings can go through this one.
Let's see
And I
what-
think anybody can go through the other one. And halfling and
okay.
small creatures can go through this one.
Medium-sized.
All right.
Let's see what this setup is here. I kind of like it. Bindon likes
Yeah,
this.
I mean these are all kids, so these are our people.
Yeah.
But
We have a thieves' stash in here.
they do something to keep in mind for later, perhaps.
To be honest, I could just steal from it right now. Well, I don't know. I doubt it actually has anything.
Oh, you certainly can if you want to.
I'm going. Well, you got.
Says-
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same.
All right, so why are you running all these schemes and swindles?
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
Well, that would be pretty hypocritical of me, quite frankly. Yeah.
Foresight's the least
exactly.
of what we've got going. But thanks.
Thought you might need help with something.
Yeah,
I
there's a bit
do,
of
as a matter of fact. Revenge. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
An idol? What do you do with something like that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I want to
The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune.
All right. Yeah, I could help you get it, but my time's valuable to me.
Sure. When we sell it in the city, I'll make sure you get your cut.
All right.
All right.
We'll see what we can do.
Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark. But they're vicious. Anything else? You've
That's
been
it
a
for now.
friend to us. Come back anytime.
Wow, just because I let Sylphie off, she's already warmed up to us.
Yeah. All right. Okay. They do have a stash. I mean, I guess stealing from kids is a little
Yeah, don't steal from the kids.
fine.
Fendon.
Fine. Teach them a
We
lesson.
steal from
though.
adults, not kids. Not from people who are very similar to my urchin upbringing.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's true. Also, yeah. Not posh kids, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. That would be different.
What's going on?
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Ugh! Let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Hey, come on, you can't do that just because a mother wants to
Yeah.
protect her child.
Should we chat to her though?
Yeah,
Lives
I'm doing
are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
Things over.
All right.
Chat
Well,
to the parents.
what's that?
Or chat to the
Oh,
parents.
that. Yeah. I actually thought that was the parent.
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
All right. I saw what happened. Why are the druids holding your
Arabella
daughter?
tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Well, let's see. Well, 4 is definitely out.
Yeah.
It goes against my my nature to help people out, but this is a kid.
Yeah. A
And like I said,
thieving kid as well.
I've got a soft spot for kids.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably been caught as well. Maybe it was Findon who actually saved you. Once when you were caught by thieving as an urchin.
Could be. Yeah.
Keep their confidence.
Oh, I thought I had clicked on them already here. There we go. Back away, little bear.
Come, Magrin.
You don't
Give
know who
him a
you're messing
chance.
with.
You, get back.
Do you have your weapon binded for sure?
I do.
Checking.
I do.
Alright, then they
All right. I am going to just
Keep back.
bluff my way
Force
through
my
here.
hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Who's Korga?
I thought so. We'll go straight in or do any of these side dialogues.
Well, I don't want to talk to this bard. I
I've
guess
never learned to converse with
we
your
could always
kind.
just kind of explore. I mean, the only thing that I conceivably would want to do at some point anyway.
Activate this elevator.
Yeah, activate this elevator. So, bear up here, however. Animal handling, carefully nudge the bear's flank.
You got it?
10, rolled 15. I can nudge a bear's flank. Come on, Linus. Have some faith in me. Oh, alright. Yeah, I think the rest of this is, we can't speak with animals, and we can loot all of this in between. Okay,
Alright,
there's this
let's,
woman whispering to a bird if you want to talk to her. Or we can go inside.
I'm not too interested in talking to her, quite frankly. Let's go in. In the interest of time here.
Yeah, there's a kid. A thief kid in danger.
Please! I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
She seems nice.
Hmm.
Okay.
Prison,
Yeah, she's just a child.
She's a parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
All right. Persuasion seems to be my best chance to...
Yeah, we can vouch for a kid. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Kind of
yeah.
release her. Yeah,
I mean, I don't even know the kid, but I'll still vouch for her.
Yeah. And we're
All
planning
right,
to steal the idol
I-
anyway.
Yeah, I am not casting friends. It is way too risky.
Oh, it's not showing me the rolling screen for some reason, but what's the DC?
Okay. It's a DC 12.
Alright.
I have just my charisma bonus here, so...
We got
Nope, I
inspirations.
failed.
We got
I needed a
inspiration.
9 and I rolled a 7.
Oh. Well, we got an inspiration.
We've got 1 inspiration. Should
Go
I
for it.
use it?
Yeah, go for it. You could use friends, to be honest.
I happen to know from personal experience if you use friends... Okay, now I will say this. I got caught in a conversation with Shadowheart right after this, which is obviously not going to happen to us.
Hmm.
But friends will turn the entire grove into a bunch of genocidal maniacs.
All right.
So I want to see what happens if you fail this. Never mind, I didn't fail anyway.
Nice. Inspiration well used.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Maybe I'll get the inspiration
Thank you,
point back.
Korga. Master Halsin will...
Halsin isn't here.
For saving a kid.
Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Yep,
Yeah.
sure did.
Sure did.
Not on my watch.
Another 20 experience.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's see, we're about halfway through level 2 here.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Ridiculous.
Do we want to talk
Speak
to
to Wrath,
this
speak to Korga.
Netty person? You
Yeah.
want to talk to Wrath? Okay,
Up
let's
to you.
talk to Wrath. Let's talk to Wrath.
Get the layer of the
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
Alright, if I hadn't spoken up, what would have happened?
Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures. We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse.
She seems happy to rule the roost. Who's
Yeah.
your real leader? I can go with 3. 3 is basically the same thing. I'm curious. How did she take over the whole
She is
group?
first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay her. But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the right will survive long outside.
Alright, well, sounds like we shouldn't stick
It is
around
what
for very
Korga
long.
desires. I doubt it is what Sylvanus wants.
Yeah, we got problems of our
Come,
own.
Silver.
By letting that
Yeah.
Stay close.
escape without consequence. We might as well have lain on the
Do you
ground
want to
and
talk
let
to
them
this Korga or
trample
just let her be?
Oh, yeah, no, I should...
I mean, is she actually
I forgot she was there. Let's see if she has a...
Zevlor asked us to talk to her, I mean, I guess regardless of what.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Yeah, I think you're a monster.
Didn't hold that back, did it?
Only a monster would threaten
Yes,
a child.
you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Kind of crazy druids are you, anyway? Okay. So, do what you want. It's none of my concern.
So you say. Yet the child walks free.
All right, fair
You
point.
showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to the tiefling leader. Zevlor, he's called. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
All right, well, if there's a reward in it, then we'll consider it.
Yeah.
You will do more than speak.
I'll talk to him.
This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Okay. Oh, you were standing over there for me. Is that right?
I was, I don't remember where I was.
You're
moving. I
gonna-
think I was headed towards Nettie's room. I think.
Where are you now?
Oh, I am in Nettie's room. No, I'm in the other room.
Yeah, you're in
That's
the other
weird.
room, yeah. Let me read this Rite of Thorns she has. Interwoven prayers and incantations snake across one side of the page. Written on the other are instructions for performing the Rite of Thorns. When the prayer is complete, thorns and bramble rise from the earth, protecting from harm all who chant it. Well, alright. We actually have a quest here to search the Emerald Grove. But there is lots of witnesses, so I think we skip that for now.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really feel strong enough to take on an entire group of druids right
Fine.
now.
Come on. Always selling yourself short, Linus. You
I
can
see
take
you. Just give me a moment.
If we want to kill them, we can come back later and kill them all. Okay, so I am definitely not going to offer to help. I'll wait. If she's going to help us, I can at least wait
It's
for her
up to her now.
finish
Life
what
or
she's
death.
doing.
Now, what was it you needed?
Oh, there's my alarm. I got a few more minutes here.
Sure.
It's a bit aggressive, don't you think?
I do what I can. For most folks,
I
that's
went
enough.
with 3, by the way.
Come here. Let's have a look at you.
If someone's going to help me,
You seem healthy enough. A bit
I'm not gonna make 'em
tired around the
hate me
eyes,
first.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm very tired indeed.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Then get some rest. There's no better magic. Take a nip of whiskey before bed if you need to. Come back to me if that doesn't do it.
All right, guess I'm going to have to tell her a little bit more than that.
And? Feeling any better?
Well, it's not giving
Come
me a
here.
whole lot of options here,
Let's have
is
a look
it?
at you.
I may
seem
have
healthy enough.
understated the situation.
A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
Maple whiskey didn't do it.
Yeah, all right. Let's see here. I'm going to... I don't really see a big difference between these two.
A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole.
I'm not really sure what other kinds there are. But yeah, can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Well, I don't like the look
This
of there
one had
being
the
a
same
corpse
problem
right
as you.
there.
Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Let's see here. I'm hoping for a less grave cure. She's not responding.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halson, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this. All right? Let's see what we
Who's
can
she
do.
talking to right there?
I think she was talking to me, I guess, yeah.
What's that plant? Will it help?
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
It might. What
I'm
aren't
telling you
me?
everything you need to know. Believe me on that. I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
Died in the Shadowfell and made a pact.
Yeah.
Should we mention that?
Let's
or
see.
Is that just...
Well, that's not one of the options here, so no, I can't apparently mention that part, but I can say something saved my life.
Protected from on high. Sounds like the drow. Master Halson said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halson was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halson was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Well, I'm not sure how good of a judge of character she is if she said I seem like a good soul, but maybe the old Linus still has some remnants here. Okay, so...
Sure, we're gonna
swear it.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, fine. I can swear it and not do it.
Would you? Yeah, I guess.
Would I what?
Or would you take a poison from a woman you can't trust? Can we trust her?
No, I'm gonna go with I swear. I don't have any problem lying to her.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here.
If it's gonna get us past this unpleasantness.
I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
Well, you must have learned something.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
You were tracking other victims. Did they change?
Hard to say. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
You think he's still alive?
Go for it.
Oh, I'll go with
I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. And if my birds can't get close, what chance do I have? You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there,
a little bit of a clue right
we
there.
can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
It does sound like you're making a
The
lot
way
of
I
assumptions
see it,
that
you have
could
two
kill me.
options. Halsin, or that wyvern poison. I don't envy your choice, truly. But this is the hand fate's dealt you.
Alright, so she's not going to help us after all.
Gotta do it yourself.
Are you sure
I
you can
can't
cure
make
me?
any promises. This is like nothing we've seen before. But I know this for sure. Master Halsin is the only one close to understanding these things. He's your best bet to survive. Otherwise, that vial's your only option.
Alright, well, a chance at survival is better than insta-death or turning into a mind flayer, so... Alright, we'll find him.
Thank you. It would mean
Or at least-
everything to the Grove. To me.
At least we'll try to
I wish
if
I
it
could
means
tell you
it's going to
more.
help us.
But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne, and Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Better a quick draft than Ceramorphosis.
Okay,
nonetheless.
I am going to need to take a break.
Better
I'll
to
leave it
have
up
on
to you
hand
whether
than
you
not.
want to do a pause on this video or do an episode break here.
How much of a break do you need?
Probably 30 minutes.
Hang on, let me just check what time is it. It's about an hour. I could pause it, to be honest. I could do the looting, and then we could pick it up right.
Okay. Yeah,
Right
why don't
here.
you do that then? I'll try to make it a little bit less than
Yeah, that's fine, don't worry.
than 30 minutes. Like I said, I've got a chuck roast that I need to pull out of the oven, so I don't want it to set my kitchen on fire.
Yep. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'll pause it, guys,
Alright.
and we'll pick it back up and
Alright,
just
sounds good.
finish up the Grove in this episode. All right, everyone. I know it seemed like a second, but we took a little time off. Mike had to deal with his stuff. I, in the meantime, went around, looted everything in the Grove and back in the beach. I haven't met any of the companions. I just left them there. I'm not sure we're going to do their dialogue, but we might if we ever travel that way south again. I've also listened through the Alfira's song to get that 15 XP, and kind of, I guess, something we've all done many times. And that's it. We can get back into it.
Well, I think we're done here in Nettie's little room, right? So the one thing we should do probably is tell Arabella's parents the good news.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess there's Halsin's notes, which is anatomical sketches of both a drow and an illithid tadpole accompanied by notes written in an urgent scribble. The parasite was nestled deep in the brain matter, illithid undoubtedly. Yet the host seemed unaware while alive. No visible signs of ceremorphosis on the cadaver. Most strange. The final note is a single underlined word. Altered. And that's pretty much it. I mean, the dissected drow has a note on him, which says, track the druid, find whatever burrow he runs to, and report back to me. Remember, you're only a scout. Do not engage. Do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I shall decide what to do next. Someone called M signed the paper.
M, okay.
M.
Well, whoever M is, he must be disappointed in that drow, because that drow didn't do a very good job of following orders, did he?
Nah.
All right. This is the main room, right? Yeah. Almost got lost in here. Yeah, we're here.
I actually got a thief's tool. Let's see if we can go and investigate this room a little bit, since this Cogger seems shady. I guess that was our sixth sense. Yeah, no one's here. I do see a hole with which you.
Can I close this door, or can we not close doors here? Ooh, yeah, I can close this door.
Yeah.
I'll keep watch here while
so
you
as
go
not
ahead
to attract attention. Nothing to see, everybody. We're just closing the door to your office.
Yeah. Nothing to see here. Closed on its own.
Yep.
So I'll keep watch if you want to go.
Oh, I think you do it because you got the sleight of hand. Sorry, I was gonna do it off screen, but to be honest.
Oh, okay. Is there?
We only have, I think, one thieves tool, so no pressure.
Okay. And where is it?
It's down in this cavern.
Okay, Kaga's chest. Sure enough. Okay, so I have no thieves' tools available. You didn't give them to me yet.
Oh, okay. I give you 3. Yeah, you have 3 attempts.
Okay.
Actually.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, he's
It's
coming.
a DC of. What's that?
Oh, this guy's coming. No.
Oh, then we cancel.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
All right. Oh no.
I canceled.
Okay.
I canceled.
Oh man, he's back in here. What's he doing? I think you can still steal from it. Yeah, he's looking the other way. So if you go sneak,
I can go turn-based mode.
Yeah, sneak turn-based mode. It's just you need to also get out of here pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, he's gonna.
Yeah, maybe we do that later, because if this goes wrong, it could go very wrong.
I don't really want to turn all these druids against me.
That's fine.
Whatever's in there, we'll find out later.
Yeah. Oh, this guy, what's his name? Markarel. Ugh. Walking around. Come.
These rats have names that's very suspicious. Gotta beware in video games when they give seemingly innocuous little animals a name.
Well, this boar has named Tusk. It is a druid grove, I guess. And every bear has a name as well.
Okay, all right. You got me there. Let's go talk to. Oh, here's Arabella. Okay. I guess the parents already know the good news.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
All right. Well, now that little job is done, you could actually pay me a little something. Got anything more than a thanks?
Yeah.
I did, but I was robbed. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Mary. All we can offer is our thanks. Arabella,
Yeah, I'm pretty
Thank
sure I
you.
didn't rob you, lady.
For helping me.
The assumptions people make.
Okay. You know, not all halflings are thieves.
Yeah.
Okay, so we
You
have
know what I
this,
just realized? Is that
What?
the reason your name is Michael GFI is because it's Michael Gaming for Immersion.
You just now figured that out, huh?
I literally just looked at it. It's like, I always wondered.
So where are you even seeing that?
It said Michael GFI received a locket for that quest.
Oh, okay, all right.
And
Yeah.
everything fell into place.
Okay, yeah, I've lost a ton of respect for you now that you have admitted it took you that long to figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, it wasn't a secret code or anything.
Yeah. There's people often write their like nicknames with some like whatever handle, and I didn't even bother, to be honest, to like read it or even like attach any sense to it. I just thought like, oh, it must be some letters. But I just
Now I will let you figure out on your own. It probably take you quite a bit more research to figure out what my Discord handle comes from.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to talk to Zevlor, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Just out of curiosity, I'm curious. Yeah, I don't really care if people hear my Discord name. I'm not on Discord very often. Curious if anybody would recognize the reference to Rabscuttle. That's part of my Discord name, anyway. It's a literary reference. Okay, so anyway, Zevlor here.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear.
So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
All right, are you gonna... Let's see here.
Delay, you have to resist. Oh, nothing to do with me. Yeah, to be honest, like, we already did more than we should have. Okay, we saved the kid. Look, the rest is
Well, but I mean, Kaga did say that they would probably pay us.
Oh yeah.
However, I don't like just saying I can help. I'd prefer it to be a little bit more of a mercenary sounding transaction. All right, I'll go with 4. That's fine.
Do not be so sure. Korga won't spare you either, if it comes to it. I can only hope you see that before it's too late.
All right.
No, sir.
You still have the quest to talk to him now,
There's a
unfortunately.
clear path past those goblins.
Yeah.
They'll find it.
Yes. Of course.
Oh no, I don't. What's
he
what's
still
the name
shows
of that quest?
Well, he still shows as a quest guy on the map, so it says return to Zevlor. So.
Oh, it's the Save the Refugees quest. It just says she asked us to guide the tieflings out of the grove. All right. All right.
No, but,
so I'm gonna have to go.
In terms of chatting to Zevlor, you still have to do it, as you see.
Yeah, actually, the weird thing is I don't see on my screen that he's got no exclamation point over his head.
Our time grows short. If Korga won't abandon her madness, then we'll have to try the road, goblins or no.
Surely you people can fight off a few goblins.
These are civilians. Open battle would be a massacre.
Come on, you have like one sort of pretend wizard with you.
Yeah. I only have continue, weirdly.
Continue?
Yeah, I just have like one option for continue. I think it's because you're in the dialogue. That's
weird. I mean, it's telling me that you've recommended that I do option number 1 here. Can't let the druids force you out.
No. I'm recommending option number 1, but on my screen, option number 1 is continue.
Interesting. Wonder why that is. Okay, well, here's our choices. We can say you can't let the druids force you out. We can say time's up. I've been asked to escort you out of here. Or I can say I want to discuss something else. So, again, if we want to like follow the line of dialogue that Kaga recommended, then we could offer to escort them out of here. But that's not really what we want to do. We want to operate on our own, kill everybody associated with the Absolute, and if that happens, then they're free to walk out on their own. So
I think we just leave.
Yeah, all right. they'll be happy enough if we come back and tell them the
Yeah.
road's clear. I'm down with that.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do a little exploration up here.
With respect, sir, being a Hell Rider is for life. They can't take.
They can and did.
Okay.
It's a little disconcerting though that you were seeing a different dialogue than what I was seeing.
It happens sometimes.
Okay.
What's inside?
Right. How? Oh, that's
22
how you
gold
got up
and a
there.
scorching rate. Yeah. Right, I got everything there was here.
And I was just gonna say, anything else up there?
No.
All right. I dare you to jump off the cliff here.
Hey. I only have 16 HP. Literally, I have more HP than you.
You actually only have 15 HP.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, max.
You know what
Max
I mean.
you
Oh,
have.
I got a pair for you.
Ooh, a pair.
Yeah. Do you want to talk to
do
Lacrissa,
like-
or should we just go?
Let's just go.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
Actually, no. Let me talk.
Used to
Change
think
my
that goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well,
This
I
is the
still
person
think
who
they'll
likes to
kill us.
gamble, right?
But at least we can put up a fight.
Come on, Findon. That's a bit harsh, don't you think?
Well, I don't know. Where were they all
No,
when we were out there, you know, at the gates? We had
No,
to do
I
all
want
the
to
heavy
encourage
lifting.
them to fight against the absolute.
There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun.
Exactly.
Plenty
Are
of
you
us fell
really
to
calling
monsters
a
already.
Hexblade stupid?
I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
I see one flaw in your logic here, Lacrissa. How are you going to take my gold if you're dead?
Oh, I'm sure you're good for it. Just leave the gold on my corpse. After seeing you at the gate, I'm sure you'll last longer than us.
All right, you're on.
Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that
I'm not
means
sure
we're
we even
destined to
have
meet in
10
Baldur's
gold.
Gate. Looking forward to it.
We were down to 7 gold. I'm not sure that we had 10 gold. Apparently we did. We had 14 gold because I now have 4.
I've got 122 stashed.
Oh, okay. All right.
Stashed away from you before you gamble it all.
I gambled 10. I think we can afford 10. It's worth it for the fun of
yeah.
the fun of gambling.
Yeah.
Kids, don't gamble. This is not my advice.
The message, yeah.
In RL.
Yeah. All right. Well, we can. There's still that hill overlooking the gate that we could explore.
Yeah, let's do that.
We're exposed now.
Works for me.
We're leading the way as the main and melee character.
Let's see. I guess we can go up this ladder, right?
Yeah.
All right, what do we got up here? We got some tieflings. They look like they're just on guard. There's something path leading up this way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, looky here.
We
What do
both
we
rolled
have here?
5, interestingly, but I'm for some reason after you in the initiative order. So there's only one round of surprise.
Yeah, he's okay. This bugbear assassin is surprised, so that's a good thing. I can't get there to attack in melee this round, but I will be able to before he goes again next round. So I'm wondering though. Yeah, I was just gonna say if I can get some high ground for an Eldritch Blast here, maybe that's worth doing.
Yeah.
Trying to think, is this worth
This is a tough
using
fight.
a first level spell on Hex.
Yeah, for sure. This guy got 35 HP. He's got as much HP as... He's got more HP than both of us combined. We have 31 together. Yeah.
Alright. Ooh, I don't have high ground.
Step back a little bit.
I might, I'm just barely going to have enough movement to get down. I do have high ground from here, so this is good for you as well.
Yeah. Oof. Nice. Step away. I could put him to sleep.
I wish I could step away, but I actually don't have any movement left.
Ah, okay. Fine.
So that's going to do it for me.
Surprised. Now, I could... Okay, unfortunately, you're blocking the high ground for me.
Am I really?
Yeah.
You can't get there?
No, I'll just about not get there. I could... Oh, actually, wait. Can't cast spells not proficient with equipped helmet. Oh, no. Okay, wait. Unequip. Didn't cost me anything. Sorry, I accidentally put on that helmet that I found while looting off screen. It's light armor, yeah. Ooh. Okay.
Don't do that.
Don't do that, yeah. I could Ray of Frost him and save my spell slot. I mean, I will maybe attempt to do that. He shouldn't get to us if I don't miss. 60%. Or I could put him to sleep. Let's gamble. We gotta save resources. Woo! Critical. Crit. Get out of here, sir.
And actually, you slowed him down with that Ray of Frost, so
that was
she can get away.
Yeah,
that lowers the need for me to go charging down there.
Yeah, no, I think you blast him again.
Yeah, I'm gonna blast him again.
Boom! Linus 13 max roll. Literally 10
you said this was going to be a challenging fight.
Sorry, I underestimated this Linus. I don't know what happened to him after
You have good timing.
Fact.
Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
My devil mistress, huh? Well, little does she know that I actually do probably have a devil mistress, but let's see here.
You got advantage.
Yeah,
situational advantage.
We'll do it.
I mean, you can't roll a 1 because we're halflings and you have +5. This is literally impossible.
Now, I didn't know the DC was going to be that low, but
yeah,
that bloody Irenes! Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you.
Jeez.
All right. Making friends fast in this place.
Well, he had some poison, gold, and the mace on him. Do you want to look through this telescope or not really? It's not really much there.
Not really.
Alright, let's just keep.
If it moved from left to right a little bit faster than I would, it's very slow.
Oh, look what I found.
Nice. We need every gold piece we can find right now.
15 gold pieces and 3 health potions. Alright, let's get out of this grove. We gotta maybe go see what... Jeez, where that Aradin went.
Excuse me, sorry. I have like the world's loudest sneeze.
Oh, that was the world's loudest sneeze for sure.
It's pretty darn loud. All right. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I was gonna say we gotta find the Aradin guy because he ran off. Maybe kind of complete the story of this grove.
Yep. Okay. Let's do it. Just to drive you crazy, I was gonna go into stealth mode here.
Linus, it's fine. We don't need to hide anymore. Just embrace our full potential. Do you need a short rest, by the way?
No, I have 1 spell slot left.
That's enough. And you have, well, you technically even have your hex. Let's keep going here.
And my Eldritch Blast is a cantrip, which makes it very nice to not really have to worry too much about resources. All right.
Nice. You want to go in the cave?
I do if you do.
Well, I see some people up the road as well with a dead body in front of them.
Okay.
Why don't you go and chat to them?
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Yeah, hatred. Okay, so I want to try to not use Illithid here.
Yeah, let's not use it. No. Do medicine.
What happened to your friend?
An oil bear. Please, do you have any?
Shut up, Andric. Do you serve the Absolute?
No.
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Useless. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them.
You should search that corpse.
Interesting. Instead of my getting the dialogue here for Edwin, instead all I heard was my dream visitor.
Yeah, same. He's still stuck on he's a true soul. Mind him, he will he.
Edwin!
Oh, there you go.
Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
All right. I'm going to ask them to explain this Absolute to me.
Yeah, because I guess, Ratis, Findon, and Linus, they travel through the Shadowfell lands, right? Technically, they didn't experience... They're not experiencing this for the second time, guys. I guess we're diverging from the story a little bit.
Yeah, well, again, shrouded in legend.
Yeah.
What?
Your previous adventures
Are you
were
testing us?
shrouded in legend.
The Absolute is our goddess. She's going to rip down the old world order, start a new one. Then we'll be the ones with the power. Well, you will firstly, true soul. You don't need me to explain that.
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice, and when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
All right. Well, then it's very clear that what you need to do is find the beast and avenge your brother.
What?
Yeah.
It killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of the Absolute. You're right, sir. The beast must be destroyed.
The cave is just ahead. It was too much for us before, but if you could help us, true soul, we may stand a chance.
We'll see about that. Are you going ahead?
Spoke of the Absolute. Same as that.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you.
Did you grab the tadpole from Nettie's cave?
From Nettie's cave? Yeah. They're 100 gold apiece.
Something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
All right, well, my strength is obviously not great. My wisdom is also not great. I might as well use wisdom. Why not?
You got
DC
this.
12, huh? Yep.
We're pretty
Can you
determined.
see that roll?
Yeah, I can see this one. Yeah, 15. Nice.
Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again.
Well, you know what? If we're committed to not using these tadpoles, like I carried them around with Linus through that whole adventure, but of course we never used them.
We can sell them.
Oh, we can sell them? Okay.
Yeah, they're worth 100 gold each.
30
Ooh,
XP
nice.
for that.
I leveled up as well. Nice.
Oh, we both did, yeah.
We both
Okay,
did,
very
yeah.
good.
All right, shall we go ahead?
Do you want to level up on screen or off screen?
No, let's level up now, and we can finish this episode. No, on a high note.
Okay, that works for me. Grab this rogue's morsel while I'm thinking about it.
All right. Well, I'll level up on my screen. So 16 to 23 HP. I've got a level 1 spell slot and a 1. You gain 2 level 2s. Oof. I got 1 extra sorcery point. I've got a spell I can use. I got meta magics. Yeah, I got darkness as a spell, level 2 spell, and I also have Eye of the Darkness, which is doesn't use a spell slot, but uses 2 sorcery points. And I basically cast darkness, and I gain magical sight, so I can see through that particular darkness. So for my spell, ooh, there's gonna be the Shadow Blade, ladies and gentlemen, a new spell added in patch 8. Weave a shadowy short sword in your hand that deals 2 to 16 psychic damage, so 2d8. When you use the sword to attack a target that is in dim light or darkness, you make the attack roll with advantage. The Shadow Blade can be unequipped and equipped again, but must remain on spellcaster's person. So this is something we cast, and this is something I'm going to use kind of every day. Just use 1 level 2 spell slot. It is upcastable, but not per level. I think it's either level 2 or level 4 or level 5 it is. Like either 4 or 5, you basically upcast it at that level, you get double the damage. So that's what I was talking about when I was saying we're going to do a slightly different build. Maybe some of you have guessed why I left Dex as 13. If you haven't, then just watch until we get to level 4. But Shadow Blade we will be using a lot. This is not going to be your hide in the bushes type Shadow Sorcerer, because that's not how Finden was. But yeah, let's see how that works in practice. With Meta Magic, I'll do Heightened Spell so that we can actually blind and hold person people and things like that with advantage. Yeah, Quicken Spell is another option, but to be honest, I think I'll have a lot of things to do with my bonus action. And Distance Spell, yeah, I'll get that later.
And
with
also
an ability.
with your sorcery points, you're going to have a lot to do with your sorcery points as well.
Yeah, so that is me. Done, guys. I can actually, let me just go ahead straight away and actually summon this short sword. Okay, so this is in my offhand. But there you go, as you guys see it. I'm gonna whip it out, and there it is. There is my short blade. To be honest, I'm not even gonna dual wield because I'll never use my other action. I just have my shadow sword. Where are you? Where'd you go? You went down the road.
So you just whipped it out in front of everyone, huh?
Yeah, that's right. That's how Finden rolls, you know. Got nothing.
Okay.
Got nothing to hold back. We just need to stay in the shadows all the time now, as we always have.
Yeah,
right.
We're pretty much used to that. Okay, so you're done with your level up?
Yep, done.
All right, so of course I've got 3rd level Warlock here. I am going to as well take Shadow Blade as my 2nd level spell here, my first of 2 2nd level spells. I can, of course, replace a spell, and at this point I'm leaning towards replacing Arms of Hadar with Darkness, unless you feel like I'm never going to have to cast Darkness.
You're never going to have to cast Darkness because it's far too expensive for you, because you only ever have 2 spell slots. And you need to cast other things, and you also need to ideally cast things that are upcastable. Whereas for me, I have Darkness like on speed dial all the time.
Okay, all right. If you're going to be the one to handle the Darkness, of course, we do have that 1 arrow of Darkness for an emergency as well.
No, I think
so
the beauty of this run, and that's just the first synergy, guys, is that Linus has Devil's Sight already, and I will be doing the Darkness. And it's just gonna be, you'll see. We pre-played this to like level 3, about, to be honest, at this point. Didn't play much more, but you will see in the next fight already, like the synergies are gonna be pretty interesting, especially with our builds. and pretty big. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. All right, so if I'm not going to have to take darkness at all, which feels feels
Naked.
almost
Yeah.
blasphemous. Yeah, exactly. A little bit naked without darkness, but that's why I keep you around, I suppose.
Exactly.
I can see value in a couple other spells here. Misty Step is always good, of course. Cloud of Daggers is quite good at low levels for choke point fights.
Yeah. It's hard to create that choke point, though, to be honest.
Well, it depends. I mean, there's definitely some fights where
where
there are natural choke points. But if we're going to be using darkness anyway, then that does sort of minimize the impact of a choke point type of a fight.
Well, you need to get Shadowblade as well, to be honest. So to go.
I do. I already took Shadowblade.
Oh, you already took it.
This is replacing.
Oh,
a
replacing.
spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to replace the Arms of Hadar with something else.
Yeah.
So some of these others I've never actually used, so I don't know how effective they would be. But I could see value in potentially Hold Person and potentially Misty Step.
Well, Whole Person, your DC isn't really high enough, to be honest.
It's not great currently. It would come in handy maybe a little bit later down the road. But Misty Step could certainly be
too expensive
as an emergency second spell.
Cloud of Daggers. Yeah, you could get Cloud of Daggers because I'm gonna have to concentrate on darkness. Yeah, because your concentration will also be good. Maybe a Cloud of Darkness, because you only have 2 spells per fight. They need to be impactful, and yeah, Cloud of Daggers certainly can be. Especially, are you getting your Eldritch Blast to blast people back? Are you getting that this level, or is it next one? I think it's next level.
I do not get it until next level.
Okay.
So, what was I going to say? At least until I get 3rd level spells, which will then give me the option for what's it called? The new AOE that you get at third as a 3rd level spell. That's really good for warlocks. Something of Agathis, I think, right?
I don't remember any AOE for warlocks.
Oh yeah, it creates a
Arms of Hadar. Hunger.
Not
hunger.
That's it. That's it.
But it's not new. It's always been there.
Say again?
It's not new. It's always been there. Hunger of Hadar.
Oh no, for sure.
It's a new spell. So I thought you meant patch 8.
No, I don't mean it's a brand new spell. I'm sorry. I mean that it's going to be a new spell for me when I get to 3rd level spells. Yeah. So Hunger of Hadar is what I mean. Yeah. All right. So then the last remaining choice for me is going to be, the Pact. Which Pact boon do I choose?
Yeah, and that I guess we're not sure about, guys. To be honest, I think the information is a bit confusing on various websites. I guess I would say go Pact of the Tome, because my idea is that you're going to get extra attack as a Hexblade. However, there's an alternative view, and we do want Linus to be more of a melee character, is that if you take Pact of the Blade, only then do you get the extra attack at level 5. So we're going to allow ourselves to respec.
Yeah, I'll go with Pact of the Tome for now. If we find out that you have to go Pact of the Blade to get extra attack, then I will respec solely to do that.
Yeah.
Unless we decide otherwise at the time.
Yeah, or unless we enjoy. It's always been good to kind of try it out, and we'll see.
I don't love necessarily feeling like I have only one option here, so let's try one of the other options and see if we can make it work. All right, so with Pact of the Tome, then I'm going to get Guidance, which is quite useful.
Yeah.
Vicious Mockery, which is much less useful.
Yeah.
I believe it is going to be, and Thorn Whip, which is situational but could be useful.
Yeah, Thorn Whip could be fun. We could have a lot of fun, guys, with Thorn Whip, pulling people into darkness one by one and just pouncing on them as they kind of stumble in there.
Okay. Well, we are both leveled up now.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep going for this episode or wrap up this episode on a high note here?
Up to you. We can do another fight at level 3. I mean, if you have time, let's do it. But
I have time. It's going to end up being a long episode, but this is your channel, man. It's your decision.
I don't mind just opening episodes, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead then and cast my Shadowblade. And
yeah, whip it out, just like I did.
Yeah, I'm not going to be whipping anything out. Hello, where's my Shadow Blade?
Should be in your bar. I am going to, in the meantime, create 2 sorcery points from my level 2.
What? There it is, Shadow Blade. Boy, it took me a second to find it. I was clicking on action instead of on second level spells, and it wasn't listed. And then I realized, oh, yeah, of course. Okay. So, I now have a Shadow Blade in my half hand. I'm going to switch that into my main hand. And I'm, of course, going to bind it as my hexed weapon. And now I have a 5 to 19 damage Shadow Blade.
Yeah, I got 3 to 17.
Buff on it.
Having said that, though, my chance to hit, guys, is
minuscule.
Not great. It's +3. So, I mean, it's going to be a little rough to begin with. But you know, I don't need to use it. But you will see, because it gives advantage on attack rolls against lightly or heavily obscured targets. So yeah,
well, I feel like maybe a good test of our newfound abilities might be this going in this cave.
Yeah, let's go. We got goblin tracks.
Yeah.
We're hungry.
All right, so
hungry for some goblin.
I got turned around here because I was chasing flowers on the ground.
Yep.
All right, so let's go back this way.
Yep, there's a scrapwood shield here. But the good thing is that even with my +3 to hit, this blade gives advantage for anyone in the shadow, so the chances to hit even for me are gonna be pretty high.
Yes, that's very, very nice indeed.
Yeah, and it gives advantage, guys, on all attacks with all weapons. Actually, I think. Trying to remember.
My Eldritch Blast even would benefit from it.
All right, let's see.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
All right, let's come.
Sorry, I was doing inventory, setting some things to wares so that I can easily sell them later. I would never leave you alone there, Fenton. Don't worry.
Alright, we got some goblins.
Okay, we got one right there in front of us, obviously.
Yeah. We could try sneak. Sorry.
3 more down there, and there appears to be also somebody else down there. Somebody drunk and passed out, maybe?
Yeah.
Or no, that looks like a halfling from here. Maybe that person might be in a bad way.
Yeah. Well, we both have about +3 to stealth, and we got advantage from being halflings. So
This was more fun when
suggest we 3, 2, 1 this tracker worm and try and
now with ranged attacks here.
Could do ranged attacks actually. Yeah. But I was thinking,
I probably could get a booming blade off on him.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't have booming blade, so never mind. That's not going to happen, Michael.
Probably not going to get off. Yeah. But we could like sneak up on her and just shadow blade her. Although we don't have.
My chance to hit is 88%.
Mine is 80.
Okay, let me get right over here.
Okay,
and I will be ready to stab this tracker worm in the back.
How likely do you think to kill her outright?
I do 5 to 19 damage, and tracker worm has 11 HP, so it's probably about 50-50. If I don't kill it, though, I have a bonus action, which might have a decent chance of finishing off.
Yeah,
I think hitting somebody else other than...
I want to go into combat and just do like a twin spell on Sharpeye Gerza and Tracker Torak and kind of nip this in the bud.
All right, well, then let me go ahead and open this combat up, and then after, because we should at least get surprise on them.
It kind of happens in this fight sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, my theory is that we're going to get surprised. So are you ready for me to go ahead and do this?
Go for it. Just make sure your dual wielding is turned on and just
Yeah, my dual wielding is indeed turned on, although if I kill it with my main hand, it wouldn't even be necessary to.
Yeah,
but it's
maybe
not
turn
like
it
I'm gonna
off
get-
and just hit it with your main hand, because then you can cast your
Yeah.
hex on someone.
Well, except the thing is, I'm going to leave it on for
more
now
fun
because
when
I
he was
think the offhand
screaming.
attack would get the benefit of coming from hiding as well.
But you get
Although actually,
you
it
get
doesn't,
advantage.
it doesn't
from-
matter actually.
Yeah, because you got
Yeah,
the
it
shadow
doesn't matter
blade.
because of the shadow blade. So yeah, let's go ahead and turn that off then. It's R, Michael. There we go. All right, you ready?
Yep, ready. Ooh. And
Quick and easy.
Yeah, get away.
It didn't even start combat.
Yeah.
Holy cow!
Jeez,
I even
guys.
stood there for a second. Nobody even
know.
noticed. They turned around.
Turned around.
They turned around, but they didn't see me.
Didn't see you. So I could
Interesting.
try and pass a check and then kind of get out
Well, I
here.
mean, I still have my actions as well. We could get around there behind them.
Ooh. Shall we
You want me
do
to get
that?
down there behind Warrior Gresh?
Yeah, maybe go ahead. Yeah, you could like go all the way around and just go to town on him. I mean, the one we need to kill. Well, I mean, I guess yeah. Warrior Gresh we need to take out, and Sharp-Eye Gurza.
Well, he's the only one that I can get
yeah
safely behind.
Okay, go for it.
If I can even get through this. This is a little bit of a tightrope right here because of the.
You can jump while hidden, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. The way that it's walking me, I'm gonna have to jump.
Yeah,
just
over
to
here,
make
right?
sure.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
Yep.
Goblins.
To hear either.
Nothing at all.
Yeah.
It's the unconscious.
Just be careful
halfling.
of that trap as well.
Yeah. Good point. Thank you for that. All right. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and turn my dual wielding back on.
And if you stand, too close to Findle, he only has 1 HP, so let's be careful about anyone throwing things. So maybe do it from like this side, in case they shoot a fire
I'll tell
arrow at
you.
you, and Findle
Okay,
gets fried.
I will try it. I think I'm going to win the initiative anyway, though. But I'm going to go ahead and dual wield. Actually, no, I don't need to, right? Because
Yeah.
my offhand attack should be with advantage
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
All right, here goes nothing.
Boom.
And they are indeed surprised.
They are surprised.
He's got seven points left.
Give him the
I
offhand.
can't do 7 with my offhand attack, but if you twin Frey or Frost or something like that, maybe that'll.
Oh, I don't want to waste my sorcery points if we don't have to. To be honest,
Okay.
if you almost killed
All right.
him, like
I did almost kill him.
let me.
I can also hex him since I still have my hex active, and then that'll give me an additional.
I could try
one
firebolt
die.
him because I mean, there's a good chance I'll kill him with firebolt, and then you can
don't
move
want-
on to Sharp-Eye Gurza. That will save me a spell slot. I'll still have 2 level 1 spell slots. We could even take
Let me,
on the
let me
runes.
see if I can reach. Okay, I can indeed reach Sharp-Eye Gurza with my offhand attack. So.
Okay. I'm going in with a firebolt.
All right, go for it.
Strong opener.
Okay, well done, and then.
Come on. 5 I rolled. Oh, I got a 12 and I needed a 13. Really? I needed a 6 with advantage. I rolled a 5. That is embarrassing. All right. It's all in your hands, sir.
Well, okay, so I could still go after Sharp-Eye Gurza here, which there could be value in doing that because she's got a ranged attack. If she tried to move away from me, she'd draw an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Although I still do.
Maybe I
my
will
next-
have to twin and just nip this in the bud, to be honest, because this guy we gotta need to get him, because if he gets 1 attack off, it can easily kill you in 1 hit, because he's good. Like they have menacing attacks, these goblin warriors.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. I have. All right, I'll do this. I will actually go ahead and offhand him with this bonus attack this turn. Then none of them are going to get to act again before I go a second time. I will then offhand attack him next turn and keep my main action available to attack one of the other two.
Yep, that is the perfect plan, actually. Much better than what I had in mind. Oh, come on.
He's down to 1 HP. Boy, if only somebody had hit him with their
I
fireball,
know.
he would be dead.
I had 94% to hit him, just FYI. Come on, game, give me. Where's my bonus?
I thought you said you needed to roll a... Oh, you had advantage.
I had everything.
I was going to say, if you
ground,
needed to roll
advantage.
a 13, that's actually only a 40% chance to
No.
hit. But it was with advantage.
I needed to roll nothing, and I still failed. Well, yeah. That,
13 was the adjusted roll?
well, sorry, the 13 was his AC was 13.
Yeah,
but
okay.
I had
so you
like
needed
plus...
an adjusted 13.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Linus saves
Right.
the day. Give that sharp eye.
and
You can take out that sharp eye Gozer potentially. This
I
Shadow
can
Blade,
too.
guys, is pretty insane, to be honest.
Well, 19, I'm very unlikely to do 19. I do actually now
crit.
wish I had Booming Blade because Sharp Eye Gurza might try to run away from me.
True.
Oh!
Really?
88%. All right, well that's karma for me making
Yeah.
fun of you missing with your fireball.
Oh, engages. Oh, it's fine. She missed. It's fine. Completely fine. This guy. Oh, missed.
A lot of missing going on in this
All
fight so
missing.
far.
Yeah. Right. Do we twin spell or do we not?
I don't think you need to, honestly.
Yeah. Save.
I think we got this.
A sorcery point. Okay. Firebolt. Sharp Eye Gurza is the priority, isn't she? Could she heal? Is that even conceivable?
I doubt it.
Wait, you're gonna finish her off, right? Like next turn.
Well, I'll finish her off if you do any damage at all to her. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. I got a 9. God, I was getting warmed up. Right. Maybe ready. Oh, whoa. Ignore.
Oh my goodness! All
it's
right, we swear we do know what we're doing most of the time.
Guys, I've played this game for 750 hours. I know what I'm doing. So, just because you could interpret those sideway moves, that's because you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. This one has 4 HP left. Hey, hit me!
Oh, you maintained your
He
concentration now.
shoved me.
Rude. For that, you get fireball. Never mind.
Let me know when you want to join the fight.
Yeah, I did 9 damage. Okay.
All right, he's actually too far away for me to be able to melee him here. Let me see if I can.
Blast.
I might be able to jump and get him.
Eldritch
I
Blast
can't.
him. Give him an Eldritch Blast.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him. Unfortunately, I only get 1 attack with Eldritch Blast.
You could even cast your Hex, to be honest. But exactly 4. He didn't stretch himself any more than he needed.
Okay. Arrow of Acid. We'll take that. Some gold. Goblin Bow. Which I will actually equip it until I get something better to replace it with.
Yeah, and unfortunately didn't get, well, not unfortunately, but we didn't get to use darkness, guys, but you're going to see, I mean, you already saw just a taste. Oh, I failed the perception check next to this chest. But you already saw...
a little bit of a waste for darkness, probably.
Yeah, but when we get that, you saw at least the Shadow Blade power. It's very strong.
Where did you miss your perception check?
At the chest up top. We need to heal this spindle. We also need to turn off this trap here.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to do this perception check.
I would let you heal Findle because you could heal yourself and Findle with that potion.
Ah, okay. That's good meta thinking there.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think...
How close did you have to get to this chest?
Quite. You just walk up to it.
It's trapped, okay.
Found
I'll
the key
worry
here.
about the... Oh, we'll have to disarm the trap. Do we even have any trap?
No, if
disarm
you
kits?
right-click on it now and press open, you will open it with a key and it won't set off the trap.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you have the key,
Interesting.
you just open it.
All right. So if I just drop a healing potion here, like throw it in between
Yeah, like stand
and me?
right next to him. Like you gotta be very close to him. Yeah, and then throw it at your feet. Stand like, but you have to stand like right on his face. As weird as that
Okay.
sounds.
All right, let me I can't
I
quite
could
stand
even-
on his face without clicking on him. There we go.
I could even
That'll
try
be
and
good
huddle
enough,
in
right?
here with you, gentlemen, because I need that 1 HP.
Oh yeah, you need 1 point as well.
Yeah. Well.
You stand on the other side of this base.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to throw it. It looks like it's going to hit him, but also the both of us.
Yeah. Prioritize him though, just so we get this.
Okay. I'm assuming this is going to hit me as well. It's got my entire reticle inside its area of effect, so it must.
Do it.
There we go.
What a throw. What a potion.
What immersion breaking mechanic.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
All right, let's talk to him.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was going to die down here.
I'm surprised the goblins didn't get you on sight. Why didn't
They were asking questions about a weapon. I told them the only weapons here are the ones the Foulbloods brought. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Yeah.
All right, so is this a case where we do looting off camera?
Yeah, I think so. We're up on like, we're almost up on 2 hours. Jeez.
Yeah, this has been a long episode.
Yeah, sorry. But yeah, at least we got to level 3. We got a few fights, guys. Next episode, probably gonna do the ruins. We don't even need to long rest. We got this. But yeah.
Everybody got a taste of exactly how textbook, how simpatico the two of us are working together in combat.
Exactly.
Gonna be more, nothing but more of that moving forward. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks very much for joining us, guys. Give it a like if you enjoyed it. Always extra helpful in the first kind of couple, or maybe, I don't know, dozen opening episodes. And we'll see you in the next one. Hope you're enjoying this as much as we are.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. Cheers, everybody.